Hey guys, Brian Paul, standing here in VR as always, playing a little DeMagnete. It's so peaceful and relaxing and quiet. We'll see how peaceful and relaxing and quiet it stays. Lots and lots of cats in the chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for checking this out with me. Let me know about the volume as we progress. Every game is different. Now, I haven't played even a single second of this, but I would like to say I love giant hands. Really, really love giant hands in VR. I don't know what it is, these big ass mitts. I can't close my hands, which is disturbing. I don't know what this is. Oh. What's up, Berber Cat? What's up, Scott Jesco? What's up, Blue Chit? What's up, everybody? Lots and lots of cats here. I don't know if that's a thing here. Oh, yes, new game. That was a, that was a weird menu screen to start with. Let's just recalibrate real quick here. Again, guys, I know nothing about this game other than what I said PSVR this week. It does seem very Power Glove-like. You're absolutely right. What's up, Offcore? Sound seems really, really loud. I had to drop it down a little bit. Alright, guys. Let's check these settings before we get any further here. VR settings. Blink on teleport. Well, where's the no teleport option? Press and hold the move button. Aim and release the button. Yeah, got it, dude. Why is this, like, do we really need these fucking instructions here right now? I'm trying to do stuff. You know what? I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. Alright, so, here we go, we got rid of that. Press and hold the move button. So, forced teleportation, forced click turning. We're all super excited about that, obviously. You know, no offense to any developer out there, but if you want to make sure your game has a really bad first impression, this is the way to do it. Let's see how the game is, though, because I definitely have been excited about this. I do like me some puzzle games. It's got a little bit of a blur to it, which doesn't help, obviously. It looks like I can't teleport to places that aren't glowing purple. Weird. Yeah, initial graphics impression, Hasib, is that it's got a nice style to it, but, like, you know, for a very simple game, you would think that this is running in a much higher resolution. Definitely doesn't look crisp in the headset. All right, so let's get a move on here, guys. I'm gonna assume, do I go down this path here that's sort of lit up? I think we're gonna go down the path that's sort of lit up. Man, somebody shoot me a trophy for this shit. He said, jokingly. Oh, okay. It's just a corner. Okay, at least it's good to hear that it looks a little blurry in the stream. I wouldn't want to be giving you guys an inaccurate representation of what's going on here. What do you think? Do we have to use the toilet? Is that what we're doing here? Maybe it's a D-toilet instead of DeMagnete. Alright, well, let's go through. Maybe there's a big-ass door. Let's try the big-ass door. Ooh, with a big-ass panel on the floor. Should have known, guys. Should have known. Can make it seem like I'm summoning the door to open. Oh, 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 Homo Shiva, Homo Shiva, Homo Shiva, Homo Shiva, Homo Shiva. Kaliba! Kaliba! That's like my only quote from Temple of Doom. Alright. Okay. Alright, guys, down we go. Look, full locomotion in the elevator.
Welcome back, Dee. It's good to have you here. Oh, I'm Q. By the way.
It's Q, guys. It's Q. Puzzle number 1 solved. Nice. I'm glad you guys are on my side. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why do we have full locomotion in the elevator, but no full locomotion with my legs? I'm so confused.
You ready?
Oh, are we facing? Oh, facing the wrong way. Alright, let's do this. Press and hold the T button to interact. Sure.
Here we are. This time we just have to revise some of the complexes. I'll give you some time to adjust.
Oh. Okay, I thought I'd have to get somewhere first. I got it. Press and hold the T button to interact. I got it. Get the message out of my face. God damn. I am expecting the game credits already. Alright. Oh, so, I mean, I guess we could just put the block here where we're standing, right? And then keep the door open. Alright, well, puzzle 2! Alright, guys. 2 puzzles down. Can I pick up rocks? Can't pick up rocks. Okay, minus 1 point. Can I go inside there? I can go inside here. Okay.
As you can see, it's a very simple assignment. I'm here if you need anything, as always.
Oh, is that a panel? That is a panel. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, cool. So let's put this one on a panel too. Alright. So obviously, as I'm figuring out here, you can't just be left-handed or right-handed in this game. Because... Alright. Because these are magnetically charged. One positive, one negative, or however that works. And sometimes you're going to have to do... So this would, I guess, pull it towards us, and this one will push it away. Similar magnets repel, and then different magnets attract, right? Is that how it is? The polarity shit? Wrong hand. Done. Alright. Hey guys, 3 puzzles down. I bet we're gonna beat this game in like the next 20 minutes. Probably not 20 minutes. They probably spent more time on this game than that. I like the core mechanics. I like my big ass hands. We're off to a good start. Ah, my hands are Nintendo Switch controller colors. Shoot, I gotta sneeze.
I understand how it works and all, but this place is nothing without you.
Oh god, I learned where the mute button was. Now I can sneeze without sneezing in your ear. Is there no panel on the floor? There's no panel on the floor. If I use both, does doing both do anything? Doing both doesn't do anything. Can I slam it into the wall? Break the glass? Oh, got it.
I've kept everything tidy while you were away.
And we're good to go. Alright guys, what's that, puzzle 4? We're on our way. What's up, Johnny Moles? Dude, I think it's fun so far. I don't think there's a lot, I mean, I don't think there's a lot to it. That's a dumb thing for me to say. Literally just started playing.
Oh, you haven't lost your mojo, DD. That's a relief.
Here we go. Puzzle 5. Kicking ass, guys. Kicking ass. Ooh, we can go up the path.
I love this place.
Yeah, one of the selling points of this was the voice actor Ashley Birch, and like no offense to Ashley, I have no idea when it comes to actors or actresses.
Watch out for your head, D.
I generally don't pay too much attention to actors. In fact, like when I recognize one, it really pulls me out of the experience. So I tend to go for actors and actresses that I am not familiar with. So yeah, I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. That said, I could definitely do without the girl talking to me every 20 seconds or so. But that's a complaint we've had about VR games for like the last 5 years. Is like there's always a voice in your head. From Horizon, yeah. Aloy, good for her. Wait, is this open over here? It is open. Alright. What's up, Kill Artist? It's alright, Kill Artist. So far, it's pretty much as expected. I'm sure these puzzles are gonna get super complicated, and I'll just stare at the wall and go, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Oh, look at that. Alright, so this is how these things interact with each other. So these interact with each other the same way as my gloves interact with them. Yeah, she's Tiny Tina as well. That's right. I did some research on her at some point, because I think Nick Mulo had said something good about her, and I was like, oh, I should probably figure out who that is. Alright, what if I go from underneath? There we go, almost there. There we go.
Ah, throwing cubes over a frame. That could easily be a sport.
Alright, we got cubes aplenty, guys. We got more cubes than we know what to do with. Speaking of which, I don't know what to do with them. Oh yeah, there is a teleporting sound. You know what? I will say this. I think VR Demon said that. When I teleport without a sound, it just feels cheap. Like it just blink, 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 blink. At least when there's a sound, it makes me feel like it's a game mechanic somehow. Let's see if we can do a little 1-2 action here. Launch it up. Probably not the way to get this done, but this is the way I'm doing it right now, so we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh, guys, we're never gonna see it again. We should probably find the block. Where'd that block go? I think it's stuck on top, guys. Huh. Yeah, it looks like it's stuck up there. I don't know if it's supposed to be stuck up there. Let's try to get this sucker down here and see what happens. Oh. Alright, there's got to be a better way to do this, right? Let's look around. There is a reset button, I saw that, so we're in the clear no matter what. Maybe. Here, let's take one of these into here. It's definitely one of those games where it's like, Oh. Alright, so that's it's a thing, but we can't get him stuck up there. So we should probably figure out what that's all about. What's going on up here? So this was $30 in Australian dollars, which, as we all know, is Monopoly money. So it's probably gonna be $20 when it hits normal places. Here, let's head back into here. Let's see what we can do with these things. Again, it's got to be. Here, let's reset the puzzle. Let's figure out where these things were to begin with. Alright. So I'm assuming. Here we go. Alright, let's see what happens when we do that. Alright, one down, one to go. So the other one has to go in there. So this is way more simple than because there's a line. So it's way more simple than I was trying to make it. Let's get underneath here and blast it out. If you think for 1 second that PSVR 2 games aren't going to have games that are identical to this, you're out of your mind. But yeah, man, I can't wait for PSVR 2. Here we go. Alright, guys. That took a few minutes longer than it should have, but we're moving along.
I'm really glad you're back. Let's continue down here.
Oh, oh. Alright guys, we got a trophy. We have a trophy. Oh. And we're back here.
Well, look who's here. Good morning.
This is going to happen for every chapter. Very weird. I mean, it's adorable that you only want AAA games, but name one console that we've ever only got AAA games on. Like that just doesn't exist, man. Like indie devs need to make indie games. It's not like PSVR 2 is going to be wasting its time. It's not like the console has time to waste. It's just developers doing their thing, man. And thank God, because we've had so many amazing indie games over the last 5 years. Indie games have carried the fucking PlayStation VR 1 torch. And if it wasn't for indie games, we'd have nothing to play for like a year at a time. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Indie developers are doing God's work, man. Alright, so, I don't know. What are we doing? We going through here? This looks mighty similar to level 1. I'm glad they put that there. Otherwise I wouldn't know it was actually chapter 2.
Your guide today, and every.
We're so excited, Ashley. We're so excited. Oh, maybe not turn around. I think it's facing the wrong way before. I don't know if full locomotion would do anything for this game. I mean, it would be a little bit more immersive. There's that. Smooth turning would be really nice because like, look, what? This is just disorienting, right? Like, what am I supposed to? I'm pushing turn.
As usual, we have some errands to run.
It just looks like I'm looking at different scenes over and over again.
Get there, of course.
At least shovelware won't look fuzzy on PSVR 2. I like that. Alright, see I click turn and I was like totally lost my sense of direction. Alright, well you know what? Alright, here we go. Let's see if getting a little distance works. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it matters where we put it as long as it's on one of the panels. So there we go. Alright. And we're good. Off to the next room. What's over here? We can't get to it. Alright.
Pardon me. My mind is just, it's racing today. Bad decisions in this place is past. Finding their way back to
these things are being a pain in the butt.
But not our fault.
Yeah, let's... Here, get over there. Stay there. And you stay over here. Wow. Alright. Well, that's gonna be a problem. I agree with you, Glacius. I don't like bad games either, and I think indie games have saved VR big time. Otherwise, again, there had been nothing to play. We'd have, you know, I mean, people don't realize fucking Saints and Sinners is an indie game. You know, you call it AAA as much as you want. It's a fucking indie game. You play that on a flat screen, it's an indie game, right? Here we go. Did that just happen? Motherfucker. Alright. See? AJ agrees. AJ and I don't agree on anything. Alright. Is this... Yeah, it's hard to have a lot of feelings on this one, Bell. Oh, both doors are open. That's interesting. Man, these things are like... Yeah, let's just get it really far away. There we go. And then we hop back over here. Alright. Here we go. The fact that this reminded you to buy Gadgeteer is amazing. Great game though. Gadgeteer is a great game. Talk about a surprise game, surprise indie game that like totally floored me. I was totally shocked that that one grabbed me. Man, I really want to figure this out. I'm going to assume. Here's what we got to do. I figured it out. So we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna put this over here, right? Yeah, Blood and Truth is definitely not AAA. Alright. Here we go. Yes! It took a second. Figured it out. Alright.
Dee, where are you going? Every time you do this, and every time I have to tell you, there's nothing there.
Well, we just got a trophy for exploring to the end of this cavern, and there was nothing there except for that, and it doesn't seem like I can do anything with it. Doesn't seem like these things are able to be interacted with. Oh, this one looks like it's gonna be tricky, guys. This one's gonna be tricky. All right, let's figure this out. So there's a panel.
You know, I was thinking, if likes repel, do we repel? Funny thoughts. Funny thoughts.
Oh, they're both blue. So that's pretty cool, right? So if I put them both. Oh, almost there. Here, just push a little bit more, bud. Push a little bit more. If we go around, we can push it from another angle. There we go. It was way easier than the last one. Although I did learn what I used what I learned in the last puzzle on this one. So I guess, and that's generally the mark of a good puzzle game. Like you just kind of keep building on knowledge. I will say The Witness. The Witness was a game that like I kept building on knowledge to the point where I felt like I learned another language, and then like one day my brain just broke, like everything just fizzled out, and I was like, I can't do this anymore, and I don't know if I missed a step or something, but nothing made sense anymore. The Witness was amazing though. I'd love to start that one over someday.
I'm feeling a bit tired.
Wait, is there another one? Oh. Yeah. Here, you know what? Let's do our best to kind of like situate that sort of in an entranceway. That's sort of in an entranceway. Now you. Let's see. Oh. Alright, didn't quite get it, but if we. It does give you a second. It gives you a few seconds to prepare. Like, if you're still moving the blocks and everything, then like you're still good to go. But then like after like 2 or 3 seconds, then boom, then the movement happens. So it kind of like it gives you a second to set up to solve the puzzle, which is good.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. It doesn't matter. Let's just do our work. It's much more important. Just act like I'm not here.
So is there a... Oh, look at that. Green means don't go. Or whatever color this is. It looks green. Is green stuff everywhere? Oh, it is green. Alright, so I guess we can't activate powers through green. So let's take this here. I'm sure this will eventually just pop out. There we go. Yeah, definitely excited about Winds and Leaves. We've been playing that one behind the scenes for a few days now, and well, definitely have coverage on the channel tomorrow, man, when embargo's up. Alright, moving right along here, guys. I think you're hopefully you're getting the impression of how this thing is played. Yeah. I think I'm kind of with everybody in the chat. Like, it looks like a decent puzzle game. The quick turning and teleportation really ruin it. Kind of kill any of the immersion it might have had. I'm a big fan of the gloves. Am I not facing my... No, I'm not even close to facing my camera. There we go. There we go. All better. And the puzzles are decent, you know? They took one core concept and kind of ran with it. I'm sure they're going to expand and expand and expand as the levels get crazier and crazier. Not sure how much I care, but I guess we'll see.
Some burdens are too heavy to keep to oneself, but this one, doing so is... it's unfair.
I don't know if there's a platinum for this.
So here I am, carrying my heavy load while you carry yours.
I'll definitely check before game's cast. Yeah, man, Fract is gonna be so good. I hate to be like, oh man, you know, like everyone should just do it the way Fract did, but like honestly, there's an element to that. It's like Fract learned a bunch of lessons, you know, from a bunch of different developers throughout the years. They've made a bunch of VR games throughout the years, and they've been learning, you know, how to do things right. And I know there's not one right way to do everything in VR, but there is a right way to do certain things with like move controllers. There's a certain, like, you know, there's now a right way to do cover-based shooting, and so it always baffles me when developers just obviously haven't been playing any other PSVR games and they're developing PSVR games. That's just mind-boggling to me. It's like, what, you are not paying attention even remotely to the target demographic. You're about to sell a game to potentially hundreds of thousands of people, and you're not even paying attention to what they like and what they don't like. I mean, Golem was a prime example of that. That game had a huge budget, and they spent a ton of time making that game. And I mean, that's the first announced PlayStation VR game, and then they like totally, you know, totally biffed it last second by being like, oh yeah, no, just hold the move button down and tilt your head forward to walk. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, have you not been paying attention to anything, right? It's like, that's just fucking pigheadedness, right? And unfortunately, you know, we never want to tell a developer or creator how to make their project, but there, you know, at a certain point, there are right ways to do things and wrong ways to do things. They biffed it, man. And Nav controller doesn't work on PlayStation 5, so the one workaround, it doesn't work. What the fuck am I doing, guys? I've just been staring at cubes complaining about games. Where are the panels? I don't even know where the panels are that I need to put these on. I can't do anything with that. Here, this can probably get these moving here. Come here. They should definitely add more blood to Fract. You've shown them more garble. Blood splatter should be everywhere. Is there a panel I can step on? Here, let's see what another one does. This is just kind of fun to watch. This should be a screensaver. Blocks trying to mate in natural habitat. Okay, but let's really try to figure this out. Oh, hey, check that out. There's a panel up there. All right. How do we get? Okay. Give me that. I don't know if there's a panel on top or if it's just on bottom. Here, let's try to do one of these maneuvers here. Maybe we should step back a little bit. I don't think there's a panel on top. Oh. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Is there a panel inside of this? I don't see a panel in here. Yeah, I heard somebody say we could use those to stick it to the ceiling. That's fine, I will. Absolutely. But I don't see a panel in here. Is that... Wait a minute. This one's lit up. I don't even know what it's doing. So wait, that's a panel on top? This one is activated. I'm so confused. I accidentally solved this one and no idea how I solved it, because there's no clear indication that that's a panel up there. I don't know. Alright, well, let's take care of this one then. This shouldn't take long. Yeah.
Can you just fix this one more? I promise that'll be all.
Alright. There we go. Clearly marked panel.
I appreciate your effort, Dee. I'm sorry for acting weird. Sometimes loneliness takes its toll.
Hasib, what happened to the retro channel was pretty simple. I got really crazy busy. I basically knew that I wasn't going to be able to touch the retro channel for like 3 months, because summer is just out of control bonkers PlayStation VR. Like I've had zero time in my personal life to do anything, literally anything. I got strep throat right now, and am desperately trying to get shit done. But like, it's wicked hard to get PSVR this week done with a strep throat. I was like falling asleep at my desk. Really difficult shit. Yeah, so I don't think anything's happening on the retro channel for about another 2 months or so. When nothing happens on the retro channel, you know that like I've got no time in my personal life for anything. All right. There's a retro. Yeah, there's a link to the retro channel in the description if you guys are interested. I just, it's nothing like, I'm not trying to be professional or anything. I just like to play retro games. I'm a huge retro gamer, and there we go. Thanks, Asim. So yeah, when I have time, I just like to grab an old retro game and stream it for like an hour or two. Kick it with you guys. That's it. So it's just a hobby. I'm not trying to make it into like a full-time anything. I'm not trying to make any money off of it, that kind of thing. I just like to play retro games, and I certainly feel a lot better about spending hours playing them if I'm spending time with the cats at the same time.
Good morning, Dee. How was your sleep last night?
Yo, hey, thank you so much for the donation, Belle. Appreciate that, bud. Super Brain Brian. I like that. So yeah, guys, I don't think we need to play much more of this. You get the idea, I think. For very, I was gonna say simple magnet mechanics, but I mean, they attract, they repulse. Is that the word? Repel? That's the word. And then they just kind of go with that and do that stuff. Yeah, Ben, so this is a VR-only game. Actually, you know what? I could be wrong about that. there very well could be a non-VR version of this somewhere. But honestly, like, I can't. You know, so some people say, hey, what's the point of this being in VR? And my typical response when people ask that is, VR is what makes this game interesting. And so frequently, there are games that have zero interest in playing, but because they're in VR, I'm like, yeah, okay, man, I'll give it a shot. And this is one of those games. I wouldn't, dude, if this just showed up on the PlayStation Store flat screen, I'd be like, nope, not interested. Like, I'm good, but I've played 100 games that are similar enough. I'm good. No need for it. But the fact that it's a PSVR game, I'm like, alright, man, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it helps that I run a PSVR channel, but yeah, VR is what makes this, like, a lot of games special. You know, I wouldn't want to just be sitting on a couch with a DualShock, trying to maneuver all these blocks around. I like having big ass hands. Oh, I was gonna say they wouldn't shut. So you can't make them shut, but when you're using your powers, this is right here the coolest thing about this game. Okay. And I'm officially entertained. I have entertained myself. I don't want to play this anymore, guys. First impressions. It's exactly what we thought it would be, except a little bit lower res. It's a little fuzzy.
Doing very well, you and me, are we?
There's no reason this couldn't have a PlayStation 5 patch or a PlayStation 4 Pro patch. I mean, seriously, if this does have a Pro patch, then it needs to be a better Pro patch, because this is what a this is what it should look like on an OG PS4. Not trying to disparage the game. Not trying to disparage the game or anything, but, like, you know, I played plenty. Like, I played for a very long time on the OG in VR, and you know, it can certainly handle this. Pro patch would definitely sharpen this up. PS5 patch would be great. A nice. I think, you know, the atmosphere could really help save this game a little bit. And if it was crystal clear and there were, like, reflections on things and everything kind of, like, just had, like, a, you know, more of a sheen to it, I think it would just help the immersion and make you want to play it in VR. But, you know, as it is, it feels average. It looks maybe average or below, and that's it. I'll spend some more time with this, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to get a review out, you know, next week or something like that, once we get kind of this week's craziness out of the way. And that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Wouldn't be nearly as much fun without you. So we'll see you for Gamescast, 6 p.m. Eastern tonight, where we'll talk about this. We'll talk about all sorts of games, upcoming games. Bye, everybody. We love you all.